I am the fire, I am burning brighter, roaring like a drum, and I am the one I've been waiting for, screaming like a siren, and I've been burning brighter, I am the fire.
Hey, Phoenix Gate Nation! Woo woo! We're back after yet another small break. Yeah. Well, as always, it's your girl Jade Phoenix here, and once again joining me is Lizzie.
Yes, hello.
Yes, it's just us today with our trusty rusty sound tech, but who will not be talking today, but that's fine.
Bro.
So, quick, we had to take, adulting took over, so that's why we haven't been around.
I hate adulting.
I know, it's the worst, do you want to say why your adulting got in the way?
My adulting did get in the way because of jobs, because vet teching and, sick animals and, all of a sudden, I can't work today. And it's like, me. It's like, I have things to do too, guys. I can't just keep covering you. So, but I was a good sport. It was a death in the family for my coworker. So I covered. And then the other day, I didn't realize it, but Dan did get us tickets to Beetlejuice. So I had to go see Beetlejuice.
I mean, come on. That show...
It's showtime.
It's so good. Was that number 2 for seeing you?
Oh, number 2, yeah.
Number 2. I've seen it once. I definitely want to go back again, and I love the fact that during the week, Monday through Thursday, they have tickets for like $60.
Yeah, but you definitely want to do it on like a weekend, because when we saw it, it wasn't Alex Brightman, it wasn't the other, I forgot her name, Sophia something or other, who did Emily.
I should have grabbed the playbill.
Yeah, Emily. It was another person, which they both were very good. It was like Bill something.
Was it their understudies?
I think it was the understudies, but I felt like they didn't improve, but they weren't bad either. They were just at like this like stagnant line.
They were the average.
Yeah, but it wasn't even the show. It was the people behind me kept talking.
You want to say about what happened?
Talking. Oh my God, no. Okay, so this woman, my phone dropped on the floor. Oops, my bad. I'm silly. I'm clumsy. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, where's my phone during intermission? And so something told me, thank God, I had my Apple Watch. Thank God, because I kept pinging it. I was like, okay. And I heard it behind me, and this woman had my phone in her hand, like looking around, had my phone in her hand.
Maybe
and like
she was trying to give it back to you.
No,
she was trying to steal it.
Yep, 5 minutes, and I was like, man, that's my phone. She turns to me and goes, no, it's not. Really, ping. That's my phone, bitch. Give me my phone. Oh my God, I almost knocked this woman's teeth out.
I would have gotten an usher.
We did.
Yeah,
we did, but
she really refused to give you back the phone.
Yeah, I snatched it out of her hand. And my phone had 3%. So, but that was my story. So we're probably all going to go see it again, just because that night was just
shit.
Yeah. Not the show itself. The show itself is great. Everybody should go see it.
Before it closes in June.
Yep, correct. Yeah. And we were trying to get tickets to the last show. That is booked out and sold out.
Of course. Mm-hmm. I mean, because it's going to have all the major players in it.
Absolutely.
Plus the guy that actually directed and created this Beetlejuice show is now opening up the new Mrs. Doubtfire.
Really?
Musical. Because remember how there was this big controvery that everybody was saying they were going to redo Mrs. Doubtfire as a movie? Mm-hmm. It is not a movie. It is a Broadway show musical.
I'd see that.
I actually do. I'm interested in seeing it because I'm told they were very homage to Robin Williams, and everybody knows how much I love Robin Williams. Yeah. So I am very interested in seeing it just for saying that I did.
Yeah.
To say, I saw that on Broadway, yeah.
But that's how I felt with Beetlejuice. Like, first time I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, nothing's going to compare to the movie, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw it on Broadway, I was like, this was amazing.
Because you know what it is? They pay homage to the movie, but they don't follow the movie.
They don't, and that's what I liked.
Without giving away the plot. Mm-hmm. Go see Beetlejuice on Broadway. It's at the Winter Theater, if you can. They have the discounted tickets Monday through Thursday. On Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it is obviously full price tickets, but it's fucking worth it.
And even where the placement, you don't have to sit upstage orchestra. You see the whole stage from either the left orchestra wing, right orchestra ring. Even if I was even thinking of getting the balcony, like
I was in the balcony for mine.
Oh, really?
I was.
How did you like it there?
It was great.
It was great?
It was great because believe it or not, you could see everything. You could hear everything. there's no place in the Winter Theater that you can't see the full extent of this show. It's totally worth it. I love the scenery was perfect. The actor, I got to see it with all the main players.
Everybody, yeah.
I saw it on Valentine's Day, so it was a great.
Isn't he incredible?
He's incredible.
And you know what? That's not his. He something about it I read on his Twitter where it's like the flap in your vocal cords or something
Your
like that.
uvula?
No, it's something. It starts with an F, and it starts with an F. And I saw an interview. It was like, oh, ask Alex about his flaps. Like that's their whole joke. But he can actually like control that, and that's how he gets the voice of Beetlejuice. And I think that's incredible.
That is incredible because you have any idea how rare that is to do?
Very rare.
Some major singers can't even do that. Celine Dion can do it. Yeah, I know she can do it.
Which seeing her in concert also, by the way.
Yeah, I was like, didn't you see that?
Incredible. She took it. She walked out in her little sequins red dress, and she was just, bam. And I was like, wow. All right, yeah. And then it was just fun. And then she started singing Queen, and I was like, wait, what concert am I at? It was fun. I
can't wait, because honestly, April 1st, my best friend, Tiffany, is taking me to see In This Moment.
Ooh, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. We're all going
to the same show, so we're all going to party together. So I'm happy that's April 1st. And then obviously, since, our theme song is a Hailstorm song, I'm seeing them also on the 22nd of April.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, at the Paramount, actually.
Oh, and also, September 15th, everybody wants to go. I also, you put it on Facebook for Nightwish.
Yes.
And I immediately bought tickets the 30 seconds that you posted it.
Of course you did.
Yep. So me and Dan.
I got to see how funds are after California for that, but I am most likely going to be there too. So.
Cried. I was like, I even told him 3 days before, I was like, if Nightwish comes out of the concert, we're going to go fucking see it. Boom. We're going to go see it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, because everybody, if you follow my actual Facebook and also, obviously also on the gate, look us up on Facebook, Phoenix Gate on Facebook. I will post concert listings there. So if you guys do have varied interest, let me know and I will find you concert info for your area because I'm crazy like that and that's just what I do. And I will post it for you guys on the Phoenix Gate. So give us a follow on Facebook and obviously on our Twitter and our Instagram. We're still doing the t-shirt challenge.
Yes,
I am trying to follow through with that every day. I have been very lackadaisical, but I'm trying. So
I try to too, but when I get home from work, I'm like,
I know.
I don't want to look at another cat or a dog or even my cats. Are you sick? Are you dying? Go away. Yeah. And I love my pets. But.
Even if you just take a picture of you not wearing the shirt, that's fine. I've done that.
All right.
I
will be up on that.
I've taken pictures of my shirt before I even put it on and put it up on the gate. So
I'm probably going to do that.
Yeah. So, but that's what we've been doing. That's why we haven't posted for 3 weeks. Sorry. I know I said we'd be more consistent, but we're trying, but we're also adults, and this is what we do.
Exactly.
So, yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the day.
Yes.
We are taking a break from our normal pop culture talk, and we are going to be talking more current events.
Absolutely, and I think this is important.
It is, because it does also affect our pop culture lifestyle.
Exactly.
It is starting to affect everything.
It's not even pop culture. Like you just said, it's affecting absolutely everything. For no reason. Reasons, but
it's also, we are going to be talking about the main thing that everybody talks about, coronavirus. Oh yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm not getting taken out by a virus that's named after a beer.
I don't think so. And the memes, come on, guys. I feel bad for the little Corona bottle. He needs friends. He's not infected.
No,
he's not. But, I mean, this is a huge, major thing that's going on, not even just in the United States, but worldwide. And we all should really pay attention because this is really, and it's not even just for the fact of health reasons, media reasons, it's literally global.
The World Health Organization has actually announced, as of today, World Health Organization has announced that it has now become a global pandemic.
Yes.
It is no longer, watch yourself. It's now an actual global pandemic. And we're not here to sow the fear that most of mainstream media is doing. We're actually here, we're going to be shedding some light on coronavirus, what it is, what to look for, how to protect yourself. I mean, honestly, some of the memes are right, because honestly, people are sitting here saying, wash your hands, cover your mouth while sneezing, blah, blah, blah. Fine. But what are you not, like, what people are not doing this on their regular, everyday basis? Are you a pig? Like, wash your motherfucking hands.
You have the sanitizer in your bag. Like, it's, I do it at work. Like, yes, even at my job, I have more risk of zoonotic, disease.
You have more risk of rabies.
Yeah. I could get rabies. And I don't want to foam at the mouth, guys. It doesn't happen to humans. We don't foam at the mouth. But
it could kill you.
It could.
And I have the disease deaths per day worldwide pulled up right here if we want to talk about it.
Here you go. Let's bring it.
All right. So as of March 9th, this is literally from a few days ago. It's what's today? The 12th? No, 11th. It's the 11th,
correct.
So this is literally 2 days ago that this was broadcasted by the CDC, Center of Disease Control, the World Health Organization, the Lancet, which is all the major health organizations throughout the world. Rabies has actually killed 162 people as of March 9th.
That's crazy.
Coronavirus has only killed 56.
Rabies beat coronavirus.
Rabies has beaten coronavirus.
Do you see what's going on, people? Do you hear this?
Yeah. Actually, the most deaths per day worldwide right now is tuberculosis, and that has killed 3,114 people as of March 9th, 2020.
That's crazy.
Compared to the coronavirus, which has only killed 56.
Now, again, is this global or is this just...
Globally.
This is global. 3,000 people out of, 3 billion beings on this world, 3,000 of them got killed by tuberculosis. And corona, you said, was 56?
Worldwide.
Come on.
I mean...
Come on.
Yeah. We're talking... And this is per day. So as of March 9th, 56 people died throughout the entire world from corona.
Yes. I mean, even though the numbers are low, you still got
The numbers are still low, but if you think
low.
about it in the grand scheme of things, where we're on a planet of at least 3 billion people, 56...
That's not an island of Hawaii.
No.
Hawaii has 1.5 million people on it.
Yeah.
That's not even negative 50% of Delaware.
No, it's true. And the thing is, tuberculosis is the number one killer right now, followed very closely by hepatitis B, pneumonia, HIV, AIDS, and malaria.
Wow,
those are the top 5 diseases that are still killing us throughout the entire world. So hepatitis B has actually killed 2,430 people. Pneumonia has killed 2,216. HIV and AIDS has killed 2,110. Malaria has killed 2,002 worldwide on March 9th.
Wow.
So even the seasonal flu is above coronavirus.
See? And what was it? And now, even with the symptoms, with corona, is a cough, high temperature, and shortness of breath. Those are flu-like symptoms.
Right.
You know?
And I have actually how contagious and how deadly it is in a range and by a percentage who die. This is the range. 1%, 0.7 to 3.4% fatality. The transmission rate is 1.5 to 3.5%. Literally, it is between 1 and 3% contagious. The bird flu is more contagious. Ebola, MERS, smallpox, polio, tuberculosis, Spanish flu, and SARS, which all are around the 10% range, are more contagious and deadly than the coronavirus.
And yet, what was it? I went to BJ's yesterday. I told you I was getting roasted chicken, everything else.
Yes.
The shelves were barren.
Yeah.
I was like 5 aisles back, and I'm like, oh, there's the refrigerated section in the middle of the coffee section. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
3 weeks ago, when it first started getting really big here in New York, I'm in a Pokemon group chat, obviously, because everybody knows how much I love my Pokemon. And a lot of the people in my chat are from Flushing, Whitestone, Bayside, College Point. Those are very heavily Asian areas. Oh, look, there go my people now. Very, very heavily Asian population, in especially Flushing.
Yes, correct.
And they were saying in the chat how there is no rice left in any of the stores.
There's no
Stop
rice.
and Shop, BJ's, Costco, H Mart, all the specialty shops on Main Street and wherever else you get in Flushing to go food shopping. no rice. People were literally walking out with like 7 to 10 bags, big 25, 30-pound bags of rice.
That's crazy.
Gone.
That's crazy.
Not really, because considering the fact that China is the ground zero, I hate using that word, but ground zero of this outbreak, Wuhan especially, that is where we get most of our rice imported from. Mm-hmm. So
a lot of our stuff now is imported from China, and now it's like, oh,
yep,
what happened?
Yep. So honestly though, that is crazy. I was in CVS yesterday because I had to pick up some Tums for a friend of mine, and I also wanted to get a card because, I'm an aunt now.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yay. Yep. But that's another thing. I couldn't go see my nephew in the hospital.
They wouldn't let you?
No. The baby was born at Forest Hills. Ooh, ow. The baby was born at Forest Hills, and they were only letting 2 people in at a time to go see the baby, and it had to be immediate family. So like grandma, grandpa, obviously
mom, dad, in-laws.
Dad, yeah. So I chose to not go to the hospital because I did not want to be in the hospital around sick people.
Yeah.
That were coming in left and right because they sneezed. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
So, I have shortness of breath.
Yeah. So I refused to go. The baby came home yesterday, so I got to go see him, and that was great. But in CVS, no hand sanitizer.
I was just going to talk about that.
No Lysol. No Clorox wipes.
No toilet paper.
Gone.
No
everything.
Paper towels.
Gone.
What was it? My coworker, her, she has a daughter. She has type 1 diabetes. And a lot of the shipping companies, when they ship out your stuff, like your alcohol wipes, certain things, they're on back order because they're like, oh, we ran out of stock. What are you talking about? You ran out of stock. And these are people who like me need this stuff, and then what was it? I saw on a Facebook post of one of my friends the other day too. It was 2 70% isopropyl alcohol bottles, $30 for both. Oh,
Frank. Yeah.
Yeah. Frank
got charged
$30
on Amazon.
That's
Amazon.
Come on.
I mean, let's not get it twisted. I have access to N95s and all sorts of the cleaning supplies because of FDNY. You know? So I have all that stuff if I wanted to. And I have a pretty decent supply here in the house because I'm a clean freak. You kind of have to when you have an army of darkness. So,
but I love your army of darkness.
They're quite amusing. But it's funny that you bring up the diabetic thing because I actually have right here who is more at risk from being fatal and what percentage it is to be fatal by contracting the coronavirus. Cardiovascular disease is leading at 10.5% of the people who have this pre-existing condition who will contract the coronavirus who could be fatal.
Wow.
I say could because with modern medicine, and especially here in America, you're most likely not going to, but you will be in the ICU.
Yeah.
Diabetes is second at 7.3%.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Chronic respiratory disease, which I suffer from, thanks 9/11, is at 6.3%. Abnormally high blood pressure sufferers, which are usually the 40, 50 and above crowd, 6%. And then cancer patients, 5.6. No pre-existing conditions. Normal people like you and I, not counting our obvious pre-existing conditions. So normal people like our beautiful sound tech here, 0.9%.
Wow.
It's literally not going to affect them. And it actually, I got right here, currently ill, zero total of the total worldwide confirmed cases worldwide. 40% of people are currently ill. 56.6% have recovered completely from this disease. Only 3.5% have died, and that was people in the senior citizen range of 60 and above with pre-existing conditions.
Yes.
The majority of these infections are mild. 80.9% mild. Flu-like symptoms. Stay at home. If you're feeling sick, Stay at home. Just stay home. Even if it isn't the coronavirus, even if it's the common cold, it's the flu, Stay home.
Stay home. Rest up. Because I did that. When I was sick, I still went to work because I'm a workaholic. And it was just terrible. I was off my game, and then I could infect everybody else. And it just doesn't work. Just stay home. Your job is, if you love your job, they'll work with you, but no job is worth your life or your health or anything. And I made that mistake plenty of times. And even with the job that I have and I love now, if I was sick, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not going to do it.
13.8% of the people that do contract the virus do end up getting hospitalized for severe symptoms. Mm-hmm. And 4.7% of the people that contracted get critical and have to be in the ICU. Again, this is going back to the people that I mentioned of who has the pre-existing conditions, those who are 60 and plus are the most at risk. Mm-hmm. This data that I have here that I'm looking at, you guys can't see it because obviously we're, coming to you through your ear holes. This data comes from the first wave of infections in Wuhan, China, where the lung health is poor and the smoking rates are very high.
Yes.
We're also counting pollution, population, whatever. 14.8%. That's 1 in 6 people in the 80 plus age range will die from this disease. 70 to 79, 8%, which is 1 in 12. Mm-hmm. The 60 to 69 range is 3.6, which is 1 in 27 people. The 50 to 59 range, which is like most of our parents now, 1 in 76. 1 in 76 people.
That's just in 76, one person.
One person. 40 to 49 is 0.4%. 1 in 250 people. Now, my age range, which is the 30 to 39 age, which is all of us here, 0.2%. 1 in 500.
One person, guys. 1 person in 500.
Right, and that literally goes for all the ranges underneath us. 20 to 29, 10 to 19, 0 to 9, 0% and 0.2%. 1 in 5%. 1 in 500 people who get this disease will die. That's like, yeah, I mean, granted, that's still a very, very, big range.
Yeah.
But
if this is global,
it's global.
That's not
global numbers, people.
This is not United States numbers. This is the entire world from Antarctica to North Pole. Like this is.
Yep. No, I have actually a list of all the countries here that have been affected globally as of the 9th. Mm-hmm. China obviously is leading with the number of confirmed cases being 80,738 people. Mm-hmm. The death toll so far since the disease first happened was 3,120 people. Now, yes, that is a lot, but we're also talking about ground zero here.
This is China. Where they have most of the millions of people on the actual globe itself.
Right. South Korea is pulling up as a close second. They're almost tied with Italy right now. South Korea has 7,478 confirmed cases. Again, this is as of March 9th. With an average, their death toll is only 53 people. In South Korea, another country that is so densely populated, but only 53 people. Italy, which obviously we heard is completely shut down right now.
Shut down. Nobody can go in or out of this country.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Italy has 7,375 confirmed cases, and they are the only country besides China that has a large death count of 366. Iran is coming up close, though.
Yes. I think I just got...
Do you have the updated numbers?
I have the updated numbers.
All right, lay them on me.
China, total cases 80,790. Okay. Total deaths are 3,158, which is very similar to what you have.
Not that much. It's only maybe about 60 people.
12 new cases per... it doesn't say per day or per whatever, but it says 12 plus. Italy is now up, the runner-up with 12,462 cases.
Wow.
But out of that is 827 deaths. So Italy is not looking so hot. Iran is third with 9,000 total cases.
Which is funny because as of the 9th, they only had 6,566 with 194 deaths.
Yes. So...
France is next. Germany is next. France is 1,209 as of the 9th.
Yes, very similar numbers to what I have.
And only 19 deaths. Germany only had 1,112. No death. No person has died.
No person has died.
In Germany.
Yep.
USA comes up after Spain. We have had 554 cases as of the 9th, and only 22 deaths. What does that say on yours?
Very similar. I have 1,283 total cases for the United States, 37 deaths so far. So Germany is now running up, 1,900. Still same number. Still three. I have three for deaths.
So three people have died since the 9th. Okay, yeah, that's a little excessive. And the number of people infected in the USA has doubled since the 9th.
Yes.
So, okay, again, these numbers are alarming.
They are.
But they're not panic-inducing.
No, this shouldn't be panic-inducing at all. This should be just a very maybe, hey, you're not feeling so hot, maybe you should stay home. Mm-hmm. Not, oh my God, let me buy out, the couponers, I give it to them because they're ahead of the game. They're all probably laughing at us like, I have my toilet paper, and we're all freaking out.
My prepper mentality has saved my butt. I haven't needed to go to the store.
I just went to the store for chicken, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, where did everything go?
It's true. I had to go food shopping the other day, and there was a decent amount in my Stop and Shop because I shop at Stop and Shop.
I do the same thing.
But they had a decent amount of food. Certain things very very
very
limited,
minimum. Mm-hmm.
But they still had hand sanitizer. They had the wipes. They had Lysol. I bought some, just because I'm gonna be using it more so. Because also, this is the other thing that's going on, ladies and germs. New York. The weather's beautiful. Oh my God! Now.
I'm so. You know what? At my job, there's 3 of us, and it's like, who's walking the dog? Me. I'm gonna walk all 3 dogs and take an hour because it's gorgeous out.
It's been literally since I would say Monday. It was 70 degrees on Monday.
Yes,
68 yesterday, and it was 56 today.
It was still gorgeous.
It's gorgeous out right now, which is because global warming is a myth. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's why polar bears are revolting to cannibalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, because global... Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's a topic for another day.
Yes, that's another topic,
That's another topic for another day, because honestly, you know what? And here's me being my asshole self. Maybe the coronavirus will be what we need to actually control the human population.
Maybe. Or wash your goddamn hands.
And stop sneezing on other people.
And don't come to work with tuberculosis and bronchitis. Oops, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, maybe, also vaccinate your fucking kids.
Oh, that's a whole other conversation. I'm having a great time tonight. Let's not talk about that.
We won't talk about that. But I'm just saying, this is... Guys, this is not... And also, my friend, again, Tiffany, brought up an excellent point. It's an election year.
Oh.
And what happens... I actually have it going all the way back to 2000. I have a list of what has broken out every year since 2000.
Lay it on me.
All right, let me pull it up first, because
this is good. Lock this one.
Yo, when she told me this, I was like... Fuck.
Because now this makes a good point. Now that, the media and everything else, it is an election year, so that's strike 1. Strike 2, what always happens when something like the media blows something up? Something is happening elsewhere that we're not supposed to be looking at. They don't want us to see. They don't want to know. And then all of a sudden, a month and a half later, like, oh, that happened. We should have been paying attention to that right over there. Damn it. We were worried about this stupid coronavirus. Well, break out your limes and your salt. Whoever does salt in your Corona or lime and salt, interesting people. I've tried it once, don't like it.
So anyways, basically since 2000, almost every single election year that has come out, every single year, every election year has had a disease. SARS came out in 2004. The SARS pandemic came out in 2004.
Right.
Bird flu, avian flu, 2008.
I remember that.
Swine flu was 2010.
Yes, it was 2010. I have a story about that, but not right now.
MERS was 2012. Ebola, 2014.
Yup.
Zika was 2016.
The Zika virus. I remember that.
Ebola was 2018, and now we have Corona in 2020.
Yep.
Notice the pattern here. 4 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. Every 2 years, we're getting a major disease that's going to kill us all. And it always happens when... campaigning starts. It always happens when there's something major going on. Like, oh, did you guys know that what's his face? Weinstein or whatever
Epstein?
Epstein. He didn't kill himself.
He didn't.
No, and another guy just got sentenced to 23 years to life.
Who?
Oh God, what is his name? He was a big profile guy.
Harvey Weinstein.
Thank you.
There you go.
Harvey Weinstein just got sentenced to 23 years to life today.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Can we also talk about, like, this also is happening around all the world summits that are supposed to be going down for global warming, all sorts of things. The coronavirus has a contagion factor of 2. SARS was 4 and measles is 18. Measles! Okay.
That's almost like going back to the black frickin' plague, guys. Like, come on.
99.7% cure rate for coronavirus. For those under 50, it infects. Coronavirus spread is starting to level off. And this is a viral pneumonia that is being hyped as the Black Plague before an election. This was posted in a doctor's office.
Wow.
Okay? A doctor is sitting there saying, did you see the Dr. Drew thing that I posted up on Facebook today? Or yesterday?
I got to look at it. But something also, Dr. Oz, whatever his name is, he was even saying how this is nothing to fucking worry about. It really is not.
It's not. I mean,
be cautious about it. Wash your damn hands. But be cautious about it. But it's nothing to fear of what it's being blown up as.
No, it's not. Dr. Drew Dr. Drew went on Fox News.
Okay.
Which is we all know Fox News. Fox News basically has been the most vocal about coronavirus since I guess it dropped.
Yeah.
And made its way here.
Yeah, correct.
So he went on Fox News and he basically bitch slapped these people and was just like, stop reporting the way you are reporting it. It is not. You are making it worse. You are spreading panic. Stop it. And it brings me to my next point about mentions in the media.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, coronavirus in the media has been mentioned 1.1 billion times.
That's 25% of the global population, just so you guys know. So if 1.5 billion people said coronavirus once, that's crazy.
Yeah. SARS was only mentioned 56.2 million. HIV, since the 80s, has only been mentioned 40 million times. MERS, 22.2 million. Ebola, 11.1 million. Pneumonia, 5 million. Malaria, 5.9. Measles, 2 million. Tuberculosis, 2.9 million. Versus the 1.1 billion times this fucking disease has been noted in the media. The media is what is making us go crazy. They're literally making the entire global population, they are spreading misinformation. They are making people panic. I can't begin to tell you how many people, like many of my coworkers, have been exposed to coronavirus. We already have one confirmed case. One of my coworkers was diagnosed with the coronavirus 2 days ago or maybe a day ago. She worked with 5 different partners and treated 11 patients since she was infected and started to show signs. So all those people obviously had to be contacted.
Yes.
Her partners are already on a mandatory 30-day quarantine. Her and her partners are on mandatory 30-day quarantine, which means there's no overtime, no time diff, no lunch, everything. They are on 30 days quarantine. Hopefully my department is still paying them.
That's what I was just going to ask, because I heard that if you were diagnosed with this, you're like automatically quarantined 2 weeks, but you're like 2 weeks full pay or something. Wasn't there a bill that was just passed or something signed?
Cuomo, I think, put in an emergency action.
That's what I think it was.
He did an emergency action where if you are experiencing symptoms and you are allowed to take 2 weeks paid and it doesn't burn your sick time. Anytime after that, I think the company is not responsible for. I don't know. I only heard about it. I didn't read the actual statement. I don't like talking about things that I don't have the facts in front of me. Okay. Especially when it comes to Governor Cuomo, who magically all of a sudden is providing everyone with a New York brand of hand sanitizer created by prisoners.
Oh.
Yeah.
How nice of him.
I know. And, like, these prisoners are they're creating this hand sanitizer for 60 cents a day or something in jail. And he's like, it's providing a valuable service for the rest of the city and the state. And I'm like, you're basically having slave labor of our people in correctional facilities to create hand sanitizer that you're selling out of because your media is creating a pandemic and panic and making people go out and buy all this stuff. Because here's the thing, I was at Roosevelt Field the other day. I picked up my new phone. I have the new S20 Ultra.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's fancy.
It's beautiful. It's so good. And
geeking over phones over here.
Oh, it's so good. I went into Bath and Body.
Mm-hmm.
They still have all their hand sanitizer.
Really?
I bought a couple things, you know,
okay.
I like to smell pretty as well as smelling like alcohol.
Smells so good.
You know, and not the good kind of alcohol either, the rubbing alcohol kind. But they still had their stuff. So tell me, America, what are you doing?
What are you panicking about?
Really?
Everybody just take a deep breath. 5 deep breaths. And just realize that this is like I don't want to say a lesser version of the flu, but it's it's like a flu, it's like the flu almost.
The flu has killed more people.
It has.
Year alone.
Correct.
Than coronavirus. Yes, coronavirus is serious. I'm not sitting here saying, do not misquote me, humans. I'm not sitting here saying that coronavirus is not dangerous.
No,
because it
is. It is dangerous.
It is very dangerous, especially if you do not take care of yourself. If you are not taking the proper precautions for yourself, i.e., you're going out in public, say you ride the subway. The subway in New York is a petri dish of death.
It's disgusting.
You are more likely to contract hepatitis B, C, A, the whole alphabet, of hepatitis.
Number is included in that as well.
Right, on the subway than you are going to get coronavirus. Okay, but wash your fucking hands, you know?
It is.
Go, when you step out of the subway, if you strap handling, if you're sitting, if you're around somebody that's coughing.
Carry around Lysol wipes.
Not even carry around Lysol wipes. Oh, that's the other thing. Wipe your phones.
Yeah.
People don't seem to understand that the petri dish of bacteria that actually grows on our cell phones.
It's
because we don't realize, and we put that shit to our face.
We have it on our hands. Oh, hey, look at this meme. You pass your phone off. Oh, you just gave somebody else their shit.
That's the thing, guys. You can wash your hands all you want, but if you're not washing your fucking phones, you're not washing, like, if you're not wiping down the doorknobs in your house or your car, if you're not taking, again, necessary precautions to prevent the spread of this disease, you're gonna get sick.
And you want to know another place that I actually found out the other day that's even more disgusting? Not even just your phones, the fucking handles to the sink.
Yeah.
The sink. Because guess what? You just go to the bathroom and everything else. What the hell are you touching? You're doing the good thing of washing your hands, but you're touching it without a piece of paper or a paper towel. You just transferred all that shit right to that handle for the next poor soul for the next guy.
And not even that. Like, how often are I clean my bathroom like at least once or twice a week because like I said, I'm insane. So, and when I say clean, I mean full on Windex on the mirror, I bleach the tub, I clean all the tiles, I wipe everything down with Clorox, and I mean pure Clorox. I'm not talking just the wipes. I take bleach, I put it in a solution of water, and I use it to wipe down my bathroom. I use that around my entire house because, like I said, I'm insane. So I do that twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week. Lately, I find myself doing it every day because I don't want to get sick. I have respiratory issues. It's well known. I have no interest in dying. If 2 buildings falling on my head didn't kill me almost 20 years ago, I'm not going to let a disease named after a beer do it.
Nope.
I grew up drinking Everclear. I'm immune.
Everclear.
Okay? I use the bathroom in CBGBs. I'm immune.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
I am immune from this goddamn coronavirus. These memes, some of these memes have it right, I'm telling you. I just saw one today. Oh my God, it was hysterical. You can't get the coronavirus if you're already down with the sickness and it's disturbed. Exactly.
That was a great one. I did see that.
I love that meme. But this also brings me to how this is affecting us, not just as a culture, not just as a global people. Now it's affecting us more directly our bread and butter is being canceled left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Conventions.
Correct. Conventions, parades.
Yes. So St. Patrick's Day is next Tuesday here in New York. And we just got word today that the first time ever, we're talking about a parade that literally kept running
263, something like that.
263 years.
Yep.
That parade has gone through the Revolution. It has gone through the Civil War. It has gone through
World War I.
World War II.
Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. The measles outbreak, the tuberculosis outbreak, the Great Depression. This is a parade that has never, ever, ever, ever,
has
ever
not stopped.
They canceled it.
Canceled.
Done. They're not doing. I'm still gonna get fucking.
New York City's. Let's just all clarify so we all know. New York City's St. Patty's Day parade is canceled. Not only New York City, Boston's St. Patty's Day parade, where yes, New Yorkers were all fucking nuts. We get that, but Boston's crazy. Is insane, and I've walked in that parade. Let me tell you, it's a fun parade, but they're insane. Double the time. I love New York. I'm a New Yorker myself, but double, twice the insanity. That parade is canceled. Chicago, the river dyeing of green is canceled. This is huge.
They canceled the parade in Ireland.
Yeah, even
in Ireland,
the fucking country where we all came from, it's canceled.
Yeah, they canceled it in Ireland. They postponed a bunch because like New York is very big on St. Patrick's Day, so they canceled and postponed a lot of the local parades.
Yes.
I know they just postponed Peekskill.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they postponed or possibly canceled Westchester's altogether.
Yep.
Couple in Suffolk have been canceled. I think the big one in Nassau is postponed. I'm not sure.
I have to look that one up.
I'm not sure on that one, but I know that the big one in New York City proper, done, gone.
Yep.
I'm still getting fucked up off of green beer and corned beef and cabbage. I don't give a shit.
I hope you still do, because this is a day of the Irishman.
Not even just that. It's the culmination of my birthday weekend. Because
yes.
Hey, turning young age and Saturday. I'm not telling you my age.
She's turning glorious.
I'm already glorious. I'm leveling up. But that's on Saturday, and we're freaking out because we're worried that now where we're having my birthday party may shut down.
Yeah.
The band that's playing, my favorite band, Shillelagh Law, they said that the show will go on. But if the Mulcahy's turns around and says
no, then
we don't have anything. And
yeah.
basically all the money that was put down to reserve my VIP
I hope we get that back.
They better repay.
They better.
You know,
it's not our fault that, the world is panicking over.
No, and also I'm going to Monster Mania on Friday. That's also my birthday con. I'm going to Monster Mania. I'm getting worried that, because I already noticed that a bunch of the stars that were supposed to be there
are not coming.
Yeah. Because a few canceled secondary to coronavirus panic, and a few canceled because of filming. Their filming is going longer than they expected, so they can't get away to make the trip, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But now I'm sitting here because also we just saw the other day Emerald City Comic Con
is canceled now.
It's one of the biggest conventions in the country.
It is.
Canceled.
Yeah.
We just got word today with E3.
E3 is canceled. E3 is canceled. The biggest video game convention of the United States, possibly,
the country. It's the country's biggest video game convention.
Canceled.
And that's not until June.
Yeah.
So we're going 3 months into the future, and they're starting to cancel these conventions. I'm getting worried now because I don't know if they're going to cancel the Great Philadelphia Comic Con, which I will be going to. And I already booked my hotel room for down there, and I have my tickets and everything for down there. So I'm like, I better get a refund.
I'm fighting back the tickets for Boston because we just booked it, and then all of a sudden it's canceled. And me and Dan were like,
give us our hotel room.
Great, give us our money back. And they're like, there's really no payment. And Dan is the person I'll be like, oh, okay. Not me. No, I'll drive up to Boston and talk to them personally myself. You don't want that.
No.
So you better get my money back over the phone.
Pretty much. Yeah. So,
but aren't they now talking, that's, what is it, 3 months into the future? Now we're talking October. Aren't we
There are
rumors that NYCC is going to be canceled.
There's a
or
possibility.
Postponed.
There's a possibility that New York City Comic Con could be postponed or canceled because it is the Javits Center. The Javits was supposed to be hosting the International Car Show in June.
Yes, correct.
And that has been postponed, not canceled. They postponed it until the end of August to the first weekend of September.
Okay.
So that is postponed, not canceled. So the Javits may just postpone it depending on where we are in the future.
Yeah.
But I'm getting because they also, like I said, huge Pokemon person, they were having a very special Safari Zone event in St. Louis, Missouri. That's been canceled.
Yeah.
They're having another one in Philadelphia in April. That may be canceled altogether as well. So we don't know. And the thing is a lot of these conventions, a lot of these concerts, a lot of these things that we do, we pay for in advance.
Yeah.
Which is making me very nervous because if they're canceling things left and right, especially in Los Angeles, what's going to happen to me in August when I go there for Star Wars convention?
Oh, yeah.
They could cancel.
They could cancel that whole thing.
They could cancel it, and I'm going to be so mad.
I will feel your rage from California.
I'm not going to go. Because the whole reason I'm going to California is for this convention.
Yeah.
So there's that. I'm getting very worried that a lot of these conventions have been announcing these amazing lists of guests.
Yes.
Philly being one of them.
Has anybody seen the list for Philly? I'm like thinking of going.
I have. I know, and I'm already sitting there going, fuck, my wallet hates me. Okay, and then Undiscovered Realm. I think I went to with you last time. The one up in White Plains.
Oh,
It was you, me, and Vic.
Oh, yes, the White Plains Comic Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might get canceled too.
Yeah. And the guest list for that one has me literally losing my fucking mind. Okay? Like, please stop canceling things that make us happy.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm sitting here crying.
Oh, God. And that's not even to mention the schools.
Oh, yeah. Have you heard the schools on Philly? What is it? Hofstra is now closed.
St. John's.
What is it? NASA Community College, St. John's,
Suffolk.
LIU Post, Suffolk, all closed.
Brook.
Yep.
Stony Brook is closed. A couple of my friends that are in college are saying how all their classes have been canceled.
Yep.
That's not counting the elementary, the high school, and the middle schools that have been canceled in the different areas.
What is it? A couple of cases in, I forgot, what is it? Westchester? No,
Westchester's got a lot.
Yeah, they do?
Yeah, Westchester's got a lot of cases. Suffolk has one confirmed case.
Yes.
Nassau Community had another confirmed case. St. John's had a confirmed case. Okay, I understand that. You got to close the school down like we did. Remember when we were little and we found out that asbestos was bad?
Yeah.
And they closed the schools down to get rid of the asbestos?
Yep, I remember that. They closed my school for a week or two.
That's basically what they're doing to these schools.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable. And a lot of the classes will be online. I know a university in Florida just announced online that all their classes as of March 16th will be online until further notice, secondary to the outbreak.
Yeah.
And this is Florida. You know, and I know Cuomo was talking about how kids in elementary, middle, and high school will probably have to attend online classes if their schools are physically shut down.
Yeah.
So that would be cool because go to fucking school, leave me the hell alone, you know.
And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're still here today.
Yeah, right. But at least they're not going to have to, lose out, you know what I mean?
And, ruin their summer to have it be pushed back.
And then also put more strain on these teachers, where I have a couple teacher friends that were sitting there and saying that the school expects them to completely disinfect their own classrooms.
What?
To go out, buy their own supplies, and completely disinfect the classroom. And they're like, that's not our job.
That's bullshit.
I mean, it's bad enough teachers have to buy all their own supplies for the year anyway.
Yeah.
Now you're sitting there saying,
now I have to disinfect?
Yeah, hey, by the way, we know that you have to disinfect your entire life, period. Now disinfect your job, too.
Yeah. No, that's garbage. That's garbage.
Garbage.
Trash.
Trash. Aw, Forky. I love that movie. Makes me cry every time. But, yeah, it's just, guys, please, do your research.
Yeah.
It's like, my mother and I were talking today on the phone. My grandparents are 90 years old, and they love to go out to eat. It's the only time that they get to go out and be social. I said, stop letting them do that. You know, even if it means that I'm going to be cooking food and bringing it to my grandparents' house, I would prefer them staying home because they're in the age bracket that will fucking die.
Yes.
Okay? But these are 90-year-old geriatric people. Mm-hmm. Even my mom, who's in her 60s, I don't really want her going out. Again, age range.
Yep. Autoimmune diseases that, just your immune system is like, all right, I'm tired, I'm done. Like,
right. Exactly.
Okay,
and please stop calling 911 because you sneezed.
oh God.
Please stop calling 911 because you sneezed or somebody sneezed on you.
Yep.
I've been getting horror stories from my coworkers. One of my coworkers has been exposed to coronavirus now today alone twice. The guys are getting, they fill out the proper paperwork. They do the proper precaution. We were taught how to do this, people. FDNY, EMS, and all EMS has been taught these proper precautions on if you believe you have this disease, if you have this condition, we can treat you. Don't feel that you shouldn't call 911 if you are experiencing a fever, legit fever, and that means 101 and above. Okay, for an extended period of time. That doesn't mean, oh, my fever is 101. I'm going to call 911 right now. No. Take a motherfucking ibuprofen, see if it goes down. If it doesn't, then call 911. Yep. Please. If you have a cough that is persistent with active sputum, which means you're spitting up fucking wads of green phlegm. Green, not white. Green, humans. Listen to what I am saying. I am a medical professional. Green phlegm. Call your doctor before you go to the hospital. The hospitals are being overrun.
I was just going to ask that.
No room. We have no room. And if there is, God forbid, a confirmed coronavirus patient, you're infecting the entire ER.
Yep.
So please, be smart. Do your research. Don't call 911 for dumb shit.
Yep.
You stubbed your toe? Fuck off. Okay?
You have a toothache. Go to a dentist.
Go to an urgent care. Don't call 911 for everything, please. Especially with this thing going around.
You're just panicking everyone else.
Not even that. You're exposing 4,100. My workforce is about 4,000 members strong, just over 4,000 members strong. You are exposing us first, and then through us, you're exposing God knows how many other people. Because here's the thing. My friend was exposed twice, filled out the paperwork saying that he possible exposure, still had to go out and work the rest of his tour. Didn't get to go home, didn't get to take his, didn't get to fucking change. He changed his uniform, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he cleaned up, but he's still going out there, possibly having this shit in him now. And
spreading it out, spreading it to other people.
Spreading it to patients who are immunocompromised, patients who do have pre-existing conditions, patients who, if you were listening to the beginning of this cast, which if you didn't, go back and listen, explains pre-existing conditions make it more susceptible to fatality.
Yes.
You are exposing us, which in turn is exposing them. Stop shaking hands, okay? Just stop shaking hands for now.
Bump shoes.
Yeah, no kissing on the cheek. Like, lately, unless I know you or if I'm very close to you, I'll hug you, I'll kiss you on the cheek. But again, that's if I know you. If I don't know you or if I'm just meeting you for the first time, I'm going to bump your elbow. I'm going to give you a fist bump. I'm not going to kiss you on the cheek. I'm not going to hug you. And I think that's normal. And I'm getting annoyed because people are also, this racism against Asians needs to stop.
Yeah.
It is not their fault that this virus has spread to the pandemic that it has become. This is something that
it's not like they
anywhere.
cooked this up in this lab and went, hee, let's just do this.
Well,
Spill.
That we know of.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's call a spade and play conspiracy theorist here. There's a very good chance that it was cooked up in a lab.
Probably.
Because how are you going to sit there and tell me 2 weeks after it started reaching pandemic levels, you all of a sudden have a vaccine?
It's to make money. It's the media.
And they're looking for human testers. They're willing to pay you $7,000. Some companies and others are $4,500.
Bring it.
Like, to get injected with the virus and see if the vaccine works.
Yeah. I'm not about that.
Yeah, but guys, please, I'm seeing videos all over the internet of them attacking Asians in subways, on the street. I'm seeing people doing dumb shit just because they're wearing a mask. Guys, these people were wearing masks since SARS.
Yeah. Leave the masks alone, okay? Leave them alone.
Yeah, stop. If you're gonna beat the shit out of anybody, beat the shit out of yourselves because you don't fucking wash your hands, you pigs.
Oh my God.
Goddamn animals. You know, and all right, fine. Do they?
And not even that. I take offense to that. Animals are not this dirty. They're not.
No, this supposedly originated in bats.
True.
So this is Mother Nature's way of saying fuck you for killing our planet. Die. Like, this is why I said that the coronavirus may, and again, kill me if you want, I don't care, may be the great equalizer that the human race fucking needs, because we're a locust-style species on this planet and killing it. But again, this is our payment, people. This is our penance. Wash your hands, do your research, know what you're talking about. You're not going to fucking die. And if you do, sorry.
This podcast will keep playing.
This podcast will keep going. I'm sorry. Even after you're dead, you can listen to it on the other side. Just saying. Transmissions go into space all the time.
Yep.
You know, so if the aliens are listening, come get me. I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Is there a better one?
Like,
can we see that?
Yeah, but do me a favor. Take the good ones. Like that Greta chick from, what is she, Holland? Sweden? The little 15-year-old that's like super...
Oh, she's super smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
And she's like super into the global warming epidemic and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, take her.
She's gonna... Yeah.
Because, you know, honestly, if you take people like...
the people who don't wash their hands?
No, our global leaders right now.
Yeah, leave them here.
Yeah, leave them here. Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I hope we shed some light...
I hope so.
On the coronavirus for you guys today, as well as some humor, you know. But guys, please, as I've said to you before, especially when we do our mental health month and mental health awareness month, which is coming up in May, we will be doing that. Just do your research.
Yep.
If you feel sick, if you feel that you may have come into contact with someone that has the virus or is showing symptoms of the virus, yes, by all means, go to the doctor.
Yep.
Get checked out. Have a test. It's not going to hurt, but take the proper precautions when doing so because you will be infecting or possibly infecting other people at the same time. You know,
take caution for yourself, but also caution for others.
Right. You know, just be mindful, I guess is the words I'm looking for here. Be mindful of what you do because now this is the perfect example. What you do is going to obviously affect someone else, where normal actions usually do not immediately affect them. This time it is. Yep. So, guys, just learn to be a little bit more mindful of yourselves. Yep. Learn to
wash your damn hands.
Yes, wash your fucking hands. And cover your goddamn mouths when you sneeze.
You know what I was seeing what was it this morning? They're actually doing songs to how to wash your hands. Remember in like textbooks, it's like, okay, rub your hands for 30 seconds, make it, do this, that, and the other. Yeah, but now they're singing like, prepare for trouble, make it double. It's a whole thing.
Wait, so they're using the Team Rocket
theme song to wash your hands. And when you hit meow, that's right, your hands should be dry.
I'm with it, because I mean, they do use the Imperial March for the CPR. Yeah, it's got the perfect beats per minute, so whatever. Guys, again, if anything we said to you tonight has offended you, suck it up, Buttercup. Just deal with it. I mean, honestly, we're not liberal. We're not conservative. We're not Democrat. We're not Republican. We are definitely not politically correct at this podcast. So,
not at all.
Honestly, I hope that we managed to give you a little bit of an education about this very real problem that is going on as we speak. And honestly, next week, maybe I'm hoping we'll be able to return to lighter topics to take your mind off of it for a little while. But for now, we want you to be mindful and pay attention. Yes. Next week, you can escape with us for an hour.
Yay!
So, guys,
paradise.
As always, it's your girl, Jade Feinics here. Check me out at Monster Mania. Hopefully it's not canceled. On Friday the 13th. Woo! And if you are in the Long Island area, Wantagh especially, Mulcahy's, Saturday night, we will be there celebrating my birthday and listening to one of the greatest bands of all time, Shillelagh Law.
Yay!
Yes, so, come see me and Lithy. I'll bring pins and cards, and if you do come up and mention the cast, you get one.
Yay! Mention us.
Yes.
Love us.
And as always, follow us on all our social media.
Yep.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun shit. So, Yeah. With the sound of Tony the podcast cat, that
Woo.
is us. We are out. See you next week.
See you then.
Bye.